Rhea Ripley gets real about her on-screen relationship with Dominik Mysterio. Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio were once considered one of WWE's most compelling on-screen duos. Their chemistry and rebellious energy helped define a new era for the faction known as the Judgment Day. However, their bond was tested and ultimately shattered by a dramatic betrayal that unfolded at SummerSlam 2024, one that sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe. Ripley, who once reigned as the Women's World Champion, recently opened up about her time working closely with Dominic during an appearance on Insight with Chris Van Vliet. In the interview, she reflected on how her alliance with the young Mysterio and her role within the Judgment Day became a defining chapter in her WWE career, from betrayal to brotherhood. The story began at Clash at the Castle in 2022. Dominic shocked the world when he turned on his legendary father, Rey Mysterio, and his then mentor Edge. That same night, he aligned himself with Ripley, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest, becoming the youngest and most controversial member of the Judgment Day. For Dominic, the shift was monumental. Under the guidance of Ripley, affectionately dubbed Mommy by fans, he quickly evolved from a timid, struggling babyface to a cocky heel embraced by the group's dark aesthetic. Ripley, in particular, played a pivotal role in this transformation. Her on-screen presence alongside him boosted his popularity and generated massive heat from live audiences. Over the next 2 years, Dominic experienced a meteoric rise in WWE. His involvement with Ripley not only elevated his character, but also positioned him as one of the most polarizing figures in professional wrestling. Together, they became a central part of weekly programming, often headlining multiple segments across WWE shows. A demanding schedule, a career shift. Reflecting on that era, Ripley described her time with Dominic and the Judgment Day as both exhausting and career-defining. "Honestly, I think that was another turning point in my career," Ripley said during the podcast. "Being partnered with Dom and also being a part of the Judgment Day, it made me open up as a performer. It made me have to work a lot more." She revealed the intensity of her WWE schedule during that period, often appearing in multiple segments each night. "There were nights when I was doing 9 segments in a 16-segment show," she added. "Sometimes even more. We were doing everything as a part of the Judgment Day. I was running around helping Finn and Damian, and then helping Dom." Ripley emphasized that the experience taught her resilience and expanded her versatility. Whether it was in-ring action, backstage promos, or interference in matches, she was heavily involved in shaping the narrative direction of the group. SummerSlam 2024, the end of Mommy and Dom. But the successful run came crashing down at WWE SummerSlam 2024. In one of the most shocking betrayals of the year, Dominic turned his back on Ripley, aligning himself romantically with Liv Morgan, who had returned to WWE with a new edge. The betrayal left Ripley stunned and fans divided. Many had followed their 2-year story arc with fascination, and seeing it end in such a dramatic fashion only intensified the emotional investment. For Dominic, the heel turn gave him a fresh storyline to explore with Liv Morgan. For Ripley, it marked the end of an era. Although the emotional fallout played out on-screen, Ripley's recent comments suggest she holds no ill will toward Dominic in real life. In fact, she sees their partnership as a major milestone in her career, a chapter that demanded more from her both physically and mentally, and one that ultimately helped her grow as a performer. Moving forward. Now, as Ripley looks ahead to the future, her time with the Judgment Day and Dirty Dom remains a significant part of her legacy. It wasn't just about winning titles or making headlines. For Ripley, it was about evolution, both as a wrestler and a character. Her reflection reveals a deep appreciation for the creative risks she took during that time. By embracing her darker side, committing to an intense work schedule, and helping elevate younger talent like Dominik Mysterio, Rhea Ripley cemented her place as one of WWE's top stars. Though the storyline with Dominic has ended, its impact on Ripley's career is undeniable. And as WWE continues to evolve, fans will no doubt look back on the Mommy and Dom era as one of the most entertaining and influential partnerships in recent memory. Rhea Ripley reflects on embracing her mommy persona through partnership with Dominik Mysterio. WWE superstar Rhea Ripley recently opened up about the evolution of her in-ring persona and how her partnership with Dominik Mysterio played a major role in redefining her character. Known for her fierce intensity and dominant presence, Ripley has long been portrayed as a powerhouse in the women's division. However, aligning with Dominic gave her the freedom to explore new layers of her identity in WWE, ultimately giving rise to her now iconic mommy persona. During a recent interview, the Eradicator explained how her on-screen chemistry with Dominik Mysterio helped her step outside the boundaries of her usual character. Being partnered with Dom helped my character transform into something different, Ripley shared. I feel like when I got paired with Dom, I could actually blossom into something new. Instead of being the hard A *** all the time, I was Mommy. The nickname Mommy quickly gained traction among fans after Ripley and Dominic began working together as part of the Judgment Day faction. Their dynamic, which combines Ripley's commanding presence with Dominic's rebellious yet submissive energy, has added a compelling twist to WWE programming. Ripley's ability to seamlessly shift between being a brutal enforcer in the ring and a charismatic, possessive figure outside of it has made her one of the most unique characters in the current WWE landscape. Before the Mommy era, Ripley's character was primarily rooted in raw aggression, stoicism, and physical dominance. But through her evolving role with Dominic, fans have seen a more playful, confident, and even flirtatious side of her. This evolution didn't take away from her power. It added new dimensions to it. What started as a controversial pairing has now become one of the most talked-about storylines in WWE. Ripley and Dominic's bond not only enhanced their individual personas, but also helped strengthen the Judgment Day's presence across multiple WWE brands. As Ripley continues to hold down her spot as one of WWE's top female superstars, her adaptability and willingness to reinvent herself have only added to her growing legacy. Ultimately, Ripley credits her transformation to her work with Dominic. "It's just been so much fun," she said in closing. "Working with Dom allowed me to embrace a whole new side of myself." And the fans have really responded to it. With the Mommy persona now fully cemented into WWE culture, it's clear that Rhea Ripley's willingness to evolve and her partnership with Dominik Mysterio has unlocked a new chapter in her career. Whether she's leading the Judgment Day, defending her title, or simply bossing Dominic around backstage, Ripley continues to prove why she's one of the most compelling and dominant figures in sports entertainment today. Defending her title, or simply bossing Dominic around backstage, Ripley continues to prove why she's one of the most compelling and dominant figures in sports entertainment today.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.